haven't had much opportunity. So we might be a little rusty, maybe a little loosey-goosey, but it's some real traditional 1930s jazz. And these guys, I started at a club, at the Cicada Club. Well, I didn't start singing there. I was singing for many years before that. But when I started working there, I started meeting more musicians that really exemplified the niche of the 1930s and the 20s. And some of them are here with us tonight.
Yes.
And yes. So we're going to do just a selection of tunes. And I have a lovely guest singing with me tonight. And we're just going to kind of go through it. Sometimes I'll talk a little bit about the tunes, like this next one. Tom! How you doing, Tom? Remember the California Ramblers? Anybody know the California Ramblers? Well, this song was written in 1925 by the California... That's right, California Ramblers. The Golden Gate Orchestra, though, I think recorded it. And they were famous with the Dorsey Brothers. Anybody know the Dorsey Brothers? They worked with my grandfather. My grandfather's being Crosby, if you don't know. And yes, Paul Whiteman was like the first one of the big band leaders who traveled all over the country back before even radio was much going on. And so the Dorsey Brothers got their start with them. And this was a tune very famous. It actually was in a few other songs that they wrote. College Humor, California Here I Come, that big blonde mama. You know that one, Tom? You don't know that big blonde mama? Okay. Well, how about Roman to Wyoming?
I don't know her.
Okay, all right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5'2", eyes of blue. Oh, what those 5 feet could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, flapper, yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run to a 5'2", covered in fur, diamond rings, all those things, bet your life it isn't her. Could she coo? Could she woo? Could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? Mr. Oscar Luminoso. Eyes of blue, oh what those 5 feet could do. Anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned up hose, a flapper, yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my gal? Well, if you come to a 5'2", she's covered with furs, diamond rings and all those things. Bet your life it isn't her, but could she love? Could she woo? Could she coo? Anybody seen my? Anybody seen my? Anybody seen my gal? Well, thank you. Sagumi Chicano on the drums, Tom Marion on the guitar, Oliver Steinberg on the bass, and that's Oscar Luminoso. A wonderful Oscar. We're lovely to have him here. So, yeah, just some of the songs I do are, well, Cole Porter, okay, I used to be a real rock and roll guy, and I'm back again. I'm growing my hair out. But when I decided to kind of switch to some, like, music that my grandfather kind of did a lot of, I started listening to more of that era of music. And you know, because a long time I thought, man, it's not cool or hip or anything. And then I started to listen to some songs by Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr., and, you know, Cole Porter songs really stuck out. I was like, wow, this guy wrote really cool, groovy, hip music. Right? Okay. Well, the night is young, the sky is clear. If you want to go walking, dear, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. Well, you can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You can hear Mother Nature murmuring low. Let yourself go, Please be sweet, my chickadee. If you wanna kiss me, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's the limit, it's the limit, it's lovely. Take it away, Tom. Okay, Oscar. Tom, help us out here. Tom Marion. Well, the night is young, sky is clear. If you wanna go walking, dear, it's delightful, it's delicious, and it's still lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's still lovely. You can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You can hear Mother Nature murmuring low. Let yourself go, well, please be sweet, my chickadee. When I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's nutritious, it's the limit, it's the limit, it's the lovely. Cole Porter is the king of very sexy songs. You know, in those days they could manage to like talk about all kinds of stuff and not get in trouble. Nowadays they just get in trouble and they don't really actually say much. But and I'll sell them Grouch Slow sent me. So yeah, you know, jump into those solos, buddy. Okay. The Soto commercial. Okay. Oh well, we're gonna do a commercial now. Break for Tom. So here's a great tune that we do a lot with the old Golden Age All-Stars. That's a band I work with a lot at the Skating Club. You know, these guys are usually part of the group, and you know, often we have some horns. I hope you guys will come and check us out sometime in a bigger club with some horn section and all that. We have dancing. You know, we've got a lovely couple here. They come and dance. They'll show you a few moves, right? So this is 1928. Victor Young, Million Dollar Theater Orchestra. You know about them, Tom? Isham Jones, who was, you know, he was commissioned to write Stardust into a Ballad by Hoagy Carmichael. So, that's a song called Sweet Soup. Every star above knows the one I love. Sweet Sue, it's you. And the moon on high knows the reason why. Sweet Sue, it's you. No one else, it seems, ever shares my dreams. Without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do. In this heart of mine, you live all the time. Sweet Sue, just you. Tom, take it away, Tom. Every star above knows the one I love. Sweet Sue, it's you. And the moon on high knows the reason why. Sweet Sue, it's you. No one else, it seems, ever shared my dreams. Without you, dear, don't know what I'd do. In this heart of mine, you live all the time. Sweet Sue, it's you. Thank you. When you get into this kind of music, you start to learn like things about it that you didn't really know about, and you start to kind of like I always thought that the verse is the things that are in a song that happened before the chorus. You know, that's like the way it's done in rock and roll. But now that's actually not true. The verse is something originally that was before the main body of a song, and it was often, because a lot of these songs, jazz musicians took them from their popularity on the Broadway stage. So on Broadway stage they would have, or even on the record sometimes, they would have a little bit of almost a story, something that set the kind of tone of the song, or it led from the plot of the musical into the song. So not everybody does you'll hear a lot of jazz recordings, you won't hear the verse, but it's kind of fun to find them out, and when people hear them for the first time, they're like, oh, I never heard that. So here's a verse to a George and Ira Gershwin tune, I Got Rhythm, 1930. Ethel Merman, she was, warned, Ethel Merman, you know, she was warned by George, never take a singing lesson, is what he said to this woman, so, you know, but she was great, you know, he didn't want her to fuck it up. Oh, excuse my language. Days may be sunny, with never a sigh, don't care what money can buy. Birds in the trees sing their days full of song. Why shouldn't we sing along? I'm chipper all the day, happy with my lot. How do I get that way? Look at what I got. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my gal who can ask for anything more. I got daisies in green pastures, I got my gal who can ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him round my door. I got day starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my gal who can ask for anything more. Take it away, Tom. Should we get a bass? Let's have some bass. Yeah. Scooby! Scooby Show! No, keep it going, buddy. One, two, three, four. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my gal who can ask for anything more. I got daisies in green pastures, I got my gal who can ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him around my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my gal who can ask for anything more, who could ask for anything more. Thank you. Scooby Chicano. He's so good, we had to, bring him from Japan. That's right. The plane's parked out here, the helicopter. Tom, we're trying to get him sent to Italy. But, just anybody want to take Tom to Italy? Well, go ahead. Pack him up for you. No, we love Tom. Is this man not talented? These are a talented group here. So here's a little song that some of you might know. A guy named Sam Butera and the Witnesses. But you'll, well, okay, so it's from a film that, my name's Phil. My dad was Phil Sr. We have a friend of his in the audience. And I found out at one point that his namesake was a man named Phil Harris. And you know Phil Harris from, if you like old Disney films. He was Baloo the Bear and Little John and I think he was also in another one. But anyway, so yeah, he was in Robin Hood and The Jungle Book. So here's a little. We're gonna attempt. A lot of swing bands do this, and they probably do it better than we will. But you know what? We're gonna try it. Okay, we ready, guys? Okay, you guys got any animals? We got some animals here. Let's get some animals. What dookie dookie? What dookie dookie? Well, I'm the king of the swingers, the jungle VIP. I reached the top, had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cub, cruise right into town, and be just like the other men. I'm tired of monkeying around. Oh, Scooby Doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you. It's true. Oh, baby, it's true. An ape like me, can learn to be human too. Don't try to kid me, man cub. I'll make a deal with you. What I desire is man's red fire to make my dreams come true. Give me the secret, man cub. Cue me what to do. Wow, give me the power, man's red flower. I can be like you. Oh, Scooby-Doo, wanna be like you. Sing with me, guys. I wanna walk like you, talk like you. It's true. Oh, yeah, it's true. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-be, make like me. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-be, can learn to be human too. Someone take it away. Okay, that's my best monkey animal sounds. Well, don't try to kid me, man cub. I'll make a deal with you. What I desire is man's red fire to make my dreams come true. Oh, give me the secret, man cub. Cue me what to do. Give me the power of man's red flower so I can be like you. Oh, Scooby-Doo, ba-ba-doo, I wanna be like you. Ba-ba-doo, sing with me. I wanna walk like you, talk like you. It's true. Can't hear my band. Oh, well, it's true. Come on, sing with me. And ape like me, ba-ba-doo-ba-doo, can learn to be human too. Can learn to be like someone like you. Thank you. Tom, we gotta work on your monkey sounds. I couldn't hear any monkey sounds out of you. Where's oh, yeah, it's the grumpy monkey sounds. We get that easy out of Tom. Some of these old tunes are just so fun, and I think probably the thing that most really drew me into this kind of music was the songwriting, and how the lyricism is always so often uplifting, positive a lot of the time. Sometimes very comical. We're gonna do a fun song with our friend here at the end. That's like my favorite, really positive, optimistic tune. You know, I love the blues, but something about good jazz songs. They have all these kind of like, sometimes it's the stars and the moon. Sometimes it's just about looking at the brighter side of life and walking on the sunnier side of the street and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes they're just funny. So this song, I love this one. I have two songs that are like this split personality kind of songs. So that's what this song is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Me, myself, and I are all in love with you. We think that you're wonderful, we do. For me, myself, and I have just one point of view. We're convinced there's no one else like you. Well, it can't be denied, dear. You brought the sun to us. We'd be be satisfied, dear, if you'd belong to one of us. If you pass me by, two hearts will break in two. 'Cause me, myself, and I are all in love with you. Take away. Me, myself, and I are all in love with you. We think we're yet you're wonderful, we do. Me, myself, and I have just one point of view. We're convinced there's no one else like you. It can't be denied, dear, you brought the sun to us. It can't be denied, dear, that you belong to one of us. So if you pass me by, three hearts will break in two. 'Cause me, myself, and I are all in love with you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, well, you know, it might be time to bring up a guest. What time do we got, guys? Anybody know? Let's take a look. We'll do a couple more songs. Okay, union time, that's right. 45 minutes on, 15 minutes off. You know, you work with these guys, you gotta know the union rules. You know? Thankfully, they don't charge me union fees. That would really be bad. So I figure I'll give them the union rules if I don't have to pay them the union rates. See, now they're mad. Well, okay, so this next tune, I am gonna try to do something. Now, first of all, this is probably the first audience I've done this size where I'm just playing the ukulele and leading the band. Normally I sing, I stand up in front of a microphone, and I let all these guys do all the hard work. But I've been working on the ukulele for, maybe a decade now, and, you know, I would just do my own videos online and play around town, and I've traveled a lot with this one, or beat up ones before this. They're great, they're just great. I love the ukulele, I recommend it to everybody. It's easy to play and easy to travel with. And they don't cost a lot, you know. You can drop $100 and you've got a quality instrument. You know, don't go to in Hawaii. Don't go buy one from the tourist shop. Those ones are like toys, basically. Souvenir, wonderful souvenir, great for put on the wall, or shoot with a gun. That you can light up with a light, and you know, play in the dark. So this song, I'm going to try something else new, which is singing in Yiddish. Anybody know any Yiddish around here? You know some Yiddish? Oh boy, now I'm in trouble. Okay, can we run with the let's Bei mir bist du schön. Bei mir bist du schön. Bei mir hast du kein? All right. I'm only going to sing that part now. Bei mir schönst auf der Welt. All right, maybe I'll stick to the English. Well, anyway, this is from 1932. It was a Yiddish comedy. Jacob Jacobs and Shalom Segunda, who also wrote, I think, "To Me You're Beautiful," or that was the name of the musical, or it was also called "If I Could." And then there's a side thing: "You could live, but they don't let you," which I think that's pretty funny. So anyway, whatever the title of this song is, of this thing, it was a wonderful song, and you'll know it. My grandfather's friends, the Andrews sisters, made it very popular. By the way, it's a D minor, Tom. Okay. One more time. Great with the accordion. Of all the girls I've known, and I've known some, when I first met you I was lonesome. Then you came inside, dear, my heart grew light, and this old world came new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you. deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you do to me. Bei mir bist du schön. Let me explain. Bei mir bist du schön means that you're grand. Bei mir bist du schön. Again I'll explain. It means you're fairest in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps to tell me how grand you are. I try to explain. Don't bist du schön. So kiss me, say you'll understand. Oscar! Bist du schön. Again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. Bei mir bist du geht. Bei mir hast du it. Bei mir bist du Teil von Geld. Oh, sorry, I'll work on it. Bella, Bella, Ian, say wunderbar. I know that part. And don't tell you how grand you are. I'll try to explain. Again and again, it means you're the fairest in the land. Fairest in the land. Fairest in the land. Means you're fairest in the land. Alright, we got through that one. Alright. Well, what do you say, Ginger? You want to come up here and do a song with us?
Sure do.
Everybody, Ginger Collins, ladies and gentlemen. She has joined us, another friend of mine, one of Phil's friends. Join us. Have you got a way up? If anybody gets hungry, we have garden greens here in the front. Just really just put them in, you know, just pick them up. And well, Tom, did you bring salad dressing? You probably got some whiskey. Wine, yeah. Wine, did you bring wine? No. Whiskey's off the menu. Dang it. Well, we can do our duet first, or you can do yours soon. What do you think? Oh. Oh, check. Probably just needs to be. Oh, shoot.
Battery?
Yeah.
What kind?
Well, you get to sing mine. Okay. Let's try that. Very powerful. Oh, okay.
Or not. Actually, no.
Well,
If I'm taking that, let's do.
Hand the stage over to my lovely friend,
Hi, everybody. I'm
Ginger
Ginger
Collins. Everybody.
So I'm taller than Phil is when he's sitting down or standing up, but don't tell him that. All right. I haven't warmed up on this mic, but we'll see how it goes. All right.
You sound great on that mic.
Oh, thanks. Gonna wait for that to. Let's get it. It's the wrong key. I have a feeling It's a feeling I'm concealing, don't know why. Thanks, team. It's just a mental, sentimental alibi, but I adore you. I'm so strong for you.
Woo.
Why go on stalling? I am falling. My love is calling. Why be shy? Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Woo. Thanks, guys. It worked out well.
One more. Okay.
Let's do our duet.
Yeah, let's do our duet. Okay.
And I'll save something else for the next set.
That's right. That's right.
We need to work out. Well, you got Dahlia.
Yeah.
So, back to fun songs that are entertaining.
How about a mic, though? We have a challenging mic situation.
That's okay. Well, I'll just sing into this. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Do
All
you
right.
like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, you should, it's a pricey microphone, but it's nice. I like it. It's.
Do they like it?
Did you guys like
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Now, it requires something called phantom power. That should mean more to me than really it does, but it sounds like magic. It's a magic microphone.
Woo.
Costs that much too. Do I want the intro? Oh yes, Tom has a intro for this song. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason to make it whoopee. Heard of it?
Hey, a lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous, so he answers twice. It's really killing that he's so willing to make whoopee.
Picture a little love nest
Down where the roses cling.
Picture that same sweet love nest.
Think what a year can bring.
He's washing dishes and baby clothes.
He so ambitious, 'cause he even sows.
Don't forget, folks,
That's what you get, folks, for making whoopee.
Take it away, fellas. Come, Mary. Still a bachelor. Another year, maybe less.
What's this I hear?
It happens a lot these days. But
Can't you guess
She feels neglected,
that he's suspected of making whoopee?
probably did it. What do you guys think? She sits alone most every night.
He doesn't phone,
Bastard.
doesn't write.
Bastard. He says he's busy. Hey,
But she says, is he?
he's making whoopee. He doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per.
Some judge who thinks he's funny says you'll give 6 to me.
Ouch! Yes, now, Judge, suppose I fail.
The judge says, budge right into jail.
Yeah, you better keep on.
I think it's cheaper than making whoopee.
You better keep on.
'Cause daddy,
I
it's
think
cheaper than making whoopee. Woo! Thanks, everybody.
Ginger.
See you in the next set. Microphone's in it.
Around this way?
Yeah, do you want to take this mic back too?
Yes, yes.
I'll bring it halfway.
Ginger Collins, everybody. Alright, with that song, I gotta broach the elephant in the backyard. That a lot of these songs no longer kind of match modern sentiments and values. But in my opinion, I think they're still worth doing, singing, enjoying, laughing at. I actually want to do a show where I take all the songs that are the most like misogynist and inappropriate in some way, and then actually make a show about kind of taking the piss out of them a little bit. Like you don't have to like believe that way to actually learn something a little bit about how maybe you want to know about the struggles that women had in the past, and these songs reflect that. A lot of these songs that like kind of say these things, they really are not like glorifying like the fact that they're actually kind of what's the term for? Okay, I'll sing a suffrage song. That's my suffrage song. I sing it every day when I look at you. No, I'm joking. I love working with Tom. Tom is one of the best. If he's not the best guitarist of this type of music in LA, he's he's one of two. We don't talk about the other one. Really? You picked up. He also does this amazing thing where he'll find like the amazing guitars and sell them to other people. How do you keep them from selling to somebody else? I always wondered that about pawn shops. Oh, you pay the interest and they can't give it away. All right, I never pawned anything. How can I be an American and have an American experience? But really, you're old school. This is a man is an old school dude. He even pawns shit. Not shit, right?
Good stuff.
All right. Well, we're gonna do a couple more tunes and then take a little break. What do you guys think we should do? Well, let's do. We're kind of doing a lot of the old, kind of early stuff, like the 20s and the 30s. So here's another fun tune that you'll all remember. I like to remember it through one of my favorite Mel Brooks films. So see if you can guess what this is. I don't have a key for this, guys, but yeah, D. Tom always needs to know the key. Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on the famous thoroughfare where the nose is in the air? High hats, arrow collar, bright spats, lots of dollars, spending every time on a wonderful time. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where and sits, putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway, perfect fits, putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, one with swigs for Rockefellers, with sticks and umbrellas in their midst, putting on the Ritz. Take it away. Yeah. Tips his hat just like an English chappie to a lady with a wealthy pappy. Very snappy. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion says? Putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz. Sorry, that's my. I had to do the. I didn't really do it. Anybody want to do the Frankenstein monster? No? Okay. Anyway, if you haven't seen a film called Young Frankenstein, run out there after the show and watch Young Frankenstein. What about it? That's the one. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, go see Putting on the Ritz. All right, well, we're going to finish off one of these songs. A tune that's very kind of close to me and my family. My father and my uncles, who are being sons, they were rambunctious, difficult boys, apparently. 4 boys all close to. In fact, they grew up partly in a neighborhood called Holmby Hills, which is like adjacent to Beverly Hills, I suppose. And Judy Garland was across the street of the cul-de-sac, and she called them the horrors of Holmby Hills. And apparently, I was told that actually by her daughter. What's her daughter's name? Liza Minnelli, thank you. So anyway, this one, they were coming up with music. Jimmy Van Heusen, a famous songwriter, besides Cole Porter, wrote many of the best jazz standards. He went over to Bing's house to come up with a song for their new film, Going My Way. And they didn't know really what they were going to do. They needed some kind of like catchy tune that was going to kind of sum it all up, and kind of ended up really, the boys were kind of running around, and that, he said, oh, that's going to be something we can use. Well, would you like to swing on a star, put your moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Sing with me, everybody. Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny, but his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. Sorry, mules, I'd rather hate to go to school. You may grow up to be a mule. Or would you like to swing on a star? Alright, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are. Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He has no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. But if you don't care a feather or a fig, you could grow up to be a pig. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? That's right, a fish don't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought, and though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But if that sort of life is what you wish, you might grow up to be a fish. Take it away, Ben. A new kind of jumped up slipper fish. and all the monkeys are in the zoo. Every day we'll meet quite a few like you and you. They say it's all up to you. Boom, there you could be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. Scooby Doo bop we do. Thank you. We'll take a little break, everybody. Thanks for being here. We got another set, so we're gonna take a little. The boss said 10-15, but I don't know. We may go as many as 15-20. Does everybody need a little air? Maybe walk around, look at some of the. Well, it's a little dark. Anyway, see you back here in about 10-15 minutes. Did you just come up and tell me is he ready to do this? Oh, there he is. There he is, Dr. Bobs. You get to choose this, or this. Yeah, this one. I paid more money for this one. Hello? Hello? Pick a microphone. He suggested you do something.
Charlie likes you.
There's a line.
That's why I put it on. I knew it. I just, I didn't want to try.
Your own? No.
One that was like really good,
Yeah.
going in this long, not so great.
We'll make sure those shoulders are.
This one works all the time.
Yeah, I bet we probably put it
Who would like to hear a story?
Everybody got their one up and sit down.
Bedtime story? Yes.
No.
Do you remember the time when it rained and rained so long and so hard that the 100-acre wood became totally flooded? And as the water rose higher and higher, poor little Piglet had to climb higher and higher in his treehouse until he was running out of tree. And soon he could see he was going to become very wet. But who should happen to come floating by just at that moment with his head stuck into a honey jar that he was trying to lick out the last bit of honey from the bottom? You know how it is. Who should come by but his very best friend, Winnie the Pooh, who came and rescued Piglet. Well, the next day, when Christopher Robin heard about this heroic and brave rescue, he decided to throw a grand banquet to announce to everyone this heroic deed. Pooh was very happy about this, and he was looking forward to it. And as he was getting ready for it, he started to imagine how wonderful it would be when all the audience would be hearing what a grand and noble bear he was. But then he began to worry. What if people didn't understand what Christopher Robin was talking about? What if they didn't know who he was talking about? Oh, and as the more he thought about it, the more he imagined how terribly, terribly wrong things might go when Christopher Robin would get up to announce 3 cheers for Pooh. For who? For Pooh. Why, what did he do? I thought you knew. He saved his friend from a wetting. 3 cheers for Bear. For where? For Bear. He couldn't swim, but he rescued him. He rescued who? Oh, listen, do. I am speaking of Pooh. Of who? Of Pooh. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Now, Pooh was a bear of enormous brain. Just say that again. Of enormous brain. Of enormous what? Well, he ate a lot. And I don't know if he could swim or not, but he managed to float in a sort of boat. In a sort of what? Well, a sort of pot. So now let's give him 3 hearty cheers. So now let's give him 3 hearty witches, and hope he lives for years and years in health and happiness, wisdom and riches. 3 cheers for Pooh. For who? For Pooh. 3 cheers for Bear. For where? For Bear. 3 cheers for the wonderful Winnie the Pooh. Would somebody tell me, what did he do? Well, I'm happy to report that when the announcement came, it did not go like that at all. In fact, everyone knew what a grand and noble bear Pooh was. And Pooh was very happy. The end.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Gosh, what else we got, guys?
Just don't go where you want.
We have a-
Calling all ollies? Oh yeah? Well, honestly, I got the Lee Oscars because a friend of mine was sponsored by them, and he said, go in there and just say you're me, and they'll give you a discount, which I did. But I find that the honers last longer. They're a little tougher. You can do that. I think, yeah, you can swap out these reeds. Yeah. But no, honers, you can't really do that. Yeah. That's a good point. No. Okay, well, apparently the folks out there in internet land can't see me in the face. I apologize for having to play. When I perform with a jazz band, I don't use a music stand. But I wanted to be able to see you all in the front row. But you might just have to kind of a little higher. How's that? Looks good? I can also put the hat back a little bit. It's the hat. Really? No, guys, should we get rid of the hat? Yeah, toss the hat. Actually, let's do a whole. Oh, we weren't gonna have burlesque. It's already. He probably is. Okay, guys, so let's get going again. Oh, we got everybody here? Oh, yeah, I think we're going to do Bye Bye Blackbird. Yeah. And then we got our ballad of the night. Oh, we ought to, you know what, let's start with Learn to Croon. Now, this tune is from a great old film that my grandfather did, and this is back in the day when he was still kind of a budding star. In fact, I think that he didn't even get the best reviews for this film. Variety said something. Well, no, actually, the movie was kind of panned, but Bing they liked. They said something about. Oh, I've forgotten the quote, but it's kind of entertaining. Anyway, so this tune kind of. I love it because it's like you're all my classroom, and I'm going to teach you the secrets of romance and using music and to get the object of your desires. Learn to croon. Mediums. But first with a verse. I think we do it in F, don't we? In days of old, when knights were bold, fair maidens were enraptured by stirring deeds of chivalry and daring. But nowadays, in other ways, fair maidens are encaptured. You'll hear the best authorities declaring 2, 3, 4, learn to croon. If you want to win your heart's desire, sweet melodies of love inspire romance. You ready? Just murmur boo 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 boo. Try it. And when you do, she'll answer tweety 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 tweet and nestle closer to you. Learn to croon. You'll eliminate each rival soon. If you're headed for a sunny honeymoon, learn to croon. Want it? Tom Mary, crooning to the ladies for years. Bing was also a big whistler. From the top, fellas. Yes, everybody. So, what did we learn? Learn to croon. If you want to win your heart's desire, sweet melodies of love inspire romance. Just murmur boo 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 boo. And when you do, no, that's good. Actually, that's what happened to Bing in the movie. Tweet, you should answer tweety 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 tweet and nestle closer to you. Learn to croon. You'll eliminate each rival soon. If you're heading for a sunny honeymoon, learn to croon. Thank you. Something by Bing School. Yeah, well, it's great. He's like a, teacher, and I've got to tell you, every singing coach I ever had is always like, you must sing to the ladies in the audience, or whoever in the audience, And I was always just too kind of shy, I'm like, what's going to happen? She might really think I'm into her, and then at the end, I'm going to go and not talk to her, and she's going to be heartbroken. I don't know, in my mind, it was all kind of cowardly things, but so I'm still trying to do it. Thank you, I sang a little bit. You're my guinea pig there. Yes. Oh, really? Can you sing it for me? That's not how it goes, that simple little phrase you hear all day. All rips and cheers and racketeers say boo 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 boo. That's how they sing the days away. That's right. From Carolina to California. I don't remember the words. We did not agree to do this song. Da 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 da. To Asia Minor, all the world is singing boo 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 boo. Everybody sang boo 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 boo. Dun dun. Tweety tweet tweet. Everybody's singing tweety tweet tweet tweet. That simple little phrase you hear all day. Guitarists, bass players, and accordion players say tweety tweet tweet. That's the way they chase the blues away. From Pasadena, California, all the way to Asia Minor, all the world is singing boo 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 boo. All the world is singing boo 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 boo. Dun dun. Okay, that was a surprise song that barely. So that, thank you. That's from an old film as well. Yeah, months ago. Well, so not every song has got to be old tune. I love to like find a song. A guy named Mel Torme, one of the other big influences. Like when I started listening, what I did was I said, okay, what do I want to do this kind of stuff? I'd grown up thinking my grandfather was a little square, sang these Christmas songs. I wasn't especially into Christmas. I mean, of course, when I was really little, I was into Christmas. Once you get bigger, you're like, that's not cool. But then I started like listening to some of these singers. Obviously, Sinatra was pretty cool, you know, and I started listening more to him. And then like Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, dude, was really cool. Like I was like, okay. Once I heard Sammy Davis Jr. sing jazz standards, I was like, okay, I could do this. I want to do this. Anyway, Mel Torme turned out to be one of the most fantastic, dynamic singers, and he does a version of this song from the 1950s. Hey, mine. Imagine me and you, I do. I talk about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight, happy together. Sing with me. If I should call you up and bust a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind, imagine how the world would be so very fine, happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Take it away. See me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. How is the weather? Ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, happy together. Well, let's do. Actually, you got it right there. Since I got you guys singing with me, I'm singing in the rain. Yeah, come on, sing with me. Singing in the rain, everybody. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. For love, let the storm make us chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'm walk through the lane with a happy refrain. just singing, singing in the rain. Take it away, fellas. Yes, play the verse. Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at the clouds, so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone, one from the place. Take it away. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with my happy refrain, singing, singing in the rain. I'm dancing in the rain. Dee-da-dee-da, dee-da-dee-da. I'm happy again. Singing and dancing in the more whistling, I know, okay. Just can't seem like I'm in tune with you. I don't know. Are we in tune together? So am I. Oh, I got one too. All right, what shall we do, guys? What do you think? Tangerine? Let's do one more up tempo, and then we're gonna do a little ballad. Okay, so this is a fun song. Johnny Mercer was another one of my, he's like my favorite of the whole crew of songwriters. Good friend with Bing, and he wrote. Well, later we'll do Old Cowhand. I got a funny story about that. So here's a fun song. Tangerine, she is all they claim. Oh yeah. With her eyes are bright, lips as bright as flame. Mister, here is Tangerine. When she dances by, Senorita stare and Caballero sigh. And I've seen toast to Tangerine raised in every bar across the Argentine. Yes, she has them all on the run. Now her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine. Mr. Argentina here. I've seen Toast to Tangerine, Oscar Luminoso. Raised in every barn across the Argentine. Yes, she has them all on the run, but her heart belongs to just one. Belongs to Tangerine. And I've seen Toast to Tangerine, raised in every barn across the Argentine. Yes, she has them all on the run, but her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine. Ah, thank you. All right, so you know what? This man does such a great job. I'm gonna let him take over, brother. Can you lend me some money? Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this tune, you know, there's a lot of talk about taking better care of people in the world. You know, this song comes from the 1920s when you know, the veterans were not really looked out for very well, and the poor classes were not worked. You know, we think we got things bad now. Boy, they really had it bad. So this song, you know, this is a little bit of a socialist kind of anthem. Anybody cares for that kind of thing? They used to tell me I was building a dream, and so I followed the mob. When there was earth to plow or guns to bear, I was always there, right on the job. They used to tell me I was building a dream, with peace and glory ahead. Why should I be standing in line, just waiting for bread? Once I built a railroad, I made it run, I made it race against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime? Once I built a tower up to the sun, bricks and rivet and lime. Once I built a tower, now it's done. Say, brother, can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suits, gee, did we look swell, full of that Yankee doodle-dum. 500,000 boots went slogging through hell. I was the kid with a drum. Say, don't you remember? You called me out. It was out all of the time. Why don't you remember? I was your pal. Say, buddy, can you spare a dime? Tom Marion. Once in khaki suits, gee, did we look swell, full of that Yankee doodly-dum. 500,000 boots went slogging through hell, and I was the kid with a drum. Say, don't you remember? You called me out. Well, it was out all the time. Why don't you remember? I was your pal. Brother, can you spare a dime? that was your ballad of the evening. Ah, thank you. All right. That was your boring ballad for the evening. Now we got to pick it up. Can we bring it back up the lovely, full of life, since I've bored the heck out of these poor people. No. We could bring up
Ginger Collins.
Ginger Collins again. Thank you, Ginger. I'm just thinking, beautiful red hair, and that's just jumping in my head. That's not a name. That's just a description.
And that's okay. I answer to that too.
Okay. Where are you coming through? Okay. Oh. No, we fixed it. Yep.
Is it turned on?
Yep.
Are they turned on?
I hope so. If not, they're gonna be.
Thank you. I'll tip you after.
You okay?
Okay.
I could move
All
things.
right.
I'm gonna take this out, make sure.
Lucy. All right. You hear me okay? All right. Hi, everybody. I saw a little playback on my phone of that last set. Hopefully we'll do this in the right key. Also, it will be in the white key because we can't white balance, and I wear this boa not for looks, but because it hides some of the white on the white skin, and I just look like a ghost on that picture. Thanks.
A beautiful ghost.
I'm comfortable with it. I lived in Hawaii for a minute, and this guy was like, "Oh, Schutzko, you're pretty white, hey?" It's fine. Anyway, I wear sunscreen. Okay. Shall we? This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love. I get no dizzy spells. My head is not in the skies. My heart does not stand still just to beat. This is too sweet to be love. This can't be love because I feel so well, but still I love to look in your eyes. This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love. I get no dizzy spells. My head is not in the sky. My heart does not stand still just to be. This is too sweet.
Everybody.
Thank you, Phil, for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. Isn't she great, everybody? She's a wonderful addition to the crew. Okay. You guys ready? How do you want to count it off? Or?
No, just play it as you will. It's fine. If I didn't care more than words can say, if I didn't care, would I feel this way?
if I didn't care more than words could say. If I didn't care, would I feel this way? And if this isn't love, then why do I thrill so much? And what makes my head go round and round while my heart stands still so much?
I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? Would all this be true if I didn't care for you?
Can we get one more tune out of her? What do you think, guys? Let's hear it. Give her a round of applause.
Alright, thanks everybody. I'll get out of here in a second. Is this one sounding okay? I kinda like that other thing. You hear me okay? Sounds good.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and though I'm gonna treat you right. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, thou givest fever. With your kisses, fever with your flame and youth. Fever, I'm a fire, fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare, he gives me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus, Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever. Be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, we give you fever. When you kiss us, fever if you live and learn. Fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Hold on, this or should I take off?
Why not? commitment to her craft. You know what? We're going to do another little switch around here. Because this microphone is just not good enough for the Luke. Let's see. This works. My ukulele's not as tall as Ginger.
Both hands over.
That would be a really big ukulele. Well, we're going to do a few more songs, and then we're going to have a really fun finale that I'm going to include you guys in. But this song, I just always feel like it's meant for the accordion. I forgot to really fully introduce Mr. Oscar Luminoso. He's from Argentina. And he's just such a talented man. I've known him for years. He can play anything. He's just a champ, and he's always beautifully smiling and saying positive things. And wow, what a guy! We're lucky to have him here. So this is in the key of G, and it's I like to do it in an Italian kind of style or European, Mediterranean. La Vie en Rose. See? That still sounds a little odd. One moment, everyone. Normally this thing just almost tunes itself. I never have to do anything with it. But maybe we have a little temperature kind of situation here tonight. Sometimes that's a strange thing is like the temperature will change and your instrument will go totally nuts. Hold me close and hold me fast, the magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, this is La Vie en Rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose. Oscar Luminoso. Mr. Tom Marion. Let's hear for Oscar. One, two, three, four. Hold me close and hold me fast. Rumba, magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs. There you go. And though I close my eyes, I feel La Vie en Rose. You press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always Well, gosh, we've gone through a lot of good stuff here, but let's give them some real like hot jazz. How about Dinah and Dee? This was a song introduced by Ethel Waters at the Plantation Club, which is a really unfortunately named club. I don't think they would get away with it nowadays. Sorry, I gotta make stupid jokes about all this shit. Dinah Shore, actually, Dinah Shore, anybody know who she was?
Yeah.
Her name was actually Fannie Rose Shore. But she made such a hit with this song, they called her Dinah, and she just stuck with it. Yeah. And talk about like never giving up. I spoke to you about the Dorsey brothers. Apparently she auditioned with Benny Goodman and the Dorsey brothers, and was rejected. And she went on to become probably bigger than Well, anyway. Dinah Shore, everyone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dinah, is there anyone finer in the state of Carolina? What happened here? Stop. Hold up. I said D, didn't I say A? They do. Pay attention. Oh, let's do the verse first. He's right. 1, 2. Carolina brought me Dinah. I'm the proudest one beneath the Dixie sun. News is spreading about a wedding. I hear church bells ringing. Here's the song my heart is singing. Dinah, is there anyone finer in the state of Carolina? If there is and you know her, show it to me. Dinah, with your Dixie eyes blazing, how I long to sit and gaze to the eyes of Dinah Lee. Well, every night, why should I shake with fright? Because my dynamite changed your mind about me. Whoa, Dinah, should you wander to China, I would hop on ocean liner just to be with Dinah Lee. Take it away, Tommy. That's a little too fast. I know. Double time then. You do it. You do it. Well, Dinah, should you want to China? I would have an ocean liner just to be with one. That's why I hire the big guys. Oh, Dinah, if you've been in China, I would have an ocean liner just to be with Dinah Lee. Well, every night, why should I shake with fright? Because my dynamite changed your mind about me. Whoa, the name of this song is Dinah. The name of this song is Dinah. The name of this song is Dinah. The name of this song. One, shoot, chop, shoot, chop, chop, chop. Show it to me. Why stitch up, skip up, tap you down. Oh, take it away, Oliver. Scooby. Well, every night. Why should I shake with pride? Because my dynamite changed your mind about me. Oh, the name of this song is Dinah. The name of this song is Dinah. The name of this song is Dinah. Won't you be with me, my Dinah-lee? Thank you, thank you. Well, guys, you're kind of wrapping it up here. What shall we do? A little, what shall we do? Yeah, let's do a little country music. How about that? I don't know if I have the right harmonic for this. So this tune was written by Johnny Mercer, and he had come out with his wife to be a songwriter in Los Angeles. And talk about another he failed. He did not have any luck. And he and the wife decided to pick up and head back home. They're driving through Arizona, New Mexico, and marveling at all the cowboys with the giant hats and belt buckles and boots. No horses. They didn't see any horses, just lots of pickup trucks. So they decided he wrote a funny song about it. So this is, I believe, in D minor. 1, 2, 3. I'm an old cowhand. Hold on, I gotta get the key. Alright guys, you guys get to see how it really works. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, but my legs ain't bowed, there goes, and my cheeks ain't tan. I'm a cowboy, never saw a cow, never roped a steer, but I don't know how, and I sure ain't fixin' to start it now. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay, man, yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. Well, I'm an old cowhand, come down from the Rio Grande, and I learned to ride, before I learned to stand. I'm a riding fool who is up to date. I know every trail in the Lone Star State, 'cause I ride them all in my Ford V8. Yes. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay, man. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. Take it away, guys. Cowhands, come down from the Rio Grande, folks, and we come to town just to be the band, right fellas? We know all the songs that the cowboys know about the big corral where the doggies go, 'cause we learned them all on the radio. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay, man. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay, everybody. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay, man. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay, just the sisters. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay, man. And the brothers. And everybody in between. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. Ow! Yeehaw! Well, we're doing kind of fun songs. I'm gonna keep it going on. Any Wizard of the Oz fans here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to do this one. If I only had a brain, if I only had a brain. Tell that to Groucho Marx then. Gee, yeah. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. My head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I'd unravel every riddle of every individual in trouble or in pain. Thoughts I'd be thinking I'd be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Anybody got that problem? Oh, I tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. And perhaps I deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain. Take it away, Tommy. Shore. I could think of things I've never thought before, and then I'd stop and think some more. I would not be just enough, my head all full of stuff, my heart all full of pain. And perhaps I deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain. If I only had a brain. Not a lot of people know that last verse didn't make it into the film because they didn't want it to be a all these songs, everybody's the default is write a love song. It's like the easiest thing to do. So they make these write these songs that have a songwriter write something for the movie. We need music. Every movie had music back in those days. So wrote a love song, and then they said, well, okay, wait a minute, this is going to be it's not a love song. So they cut off the little end about being worthy of you, and it worked out pretty well, man. What time we got, guys? We don't want to keep these people here too late. We're gonna do our closing number. Let's do one more tune of that is really a favorite of mine, and then I'm gonna do bring up Donna. Donna's gonna lead us in my grandfather's seminal tune from a film of the same name. I'll tell you about that. But first, for the old songs. First of all, thank you all for being out here tonight and coming out and supporting music again and enjoying yourselves. I hope you did that. It's really exciting to see you all and to be here, and I hope to see you again. Seems like old times. Seems like old times. Having you to walk with seems like old times. Having you walk with, and it's still a thrill just to have my arms around you. Still a thrill as it was the day I found you. Seems like old times. Dinner dates and flowers and concerts seems like old times. Staying up for hours, making dreams come true. Doing things we used to do. Seems like old times being here with you. Take it away, Tommy. Seems like old times. Dinner dates and flowers. Seems like old times. Staying up for hours, making dreams come true. Doing things we used to do. Seems like old times being here with you. over there.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Sometimes,
Still got my jacket. I know that all our money tonight. Oh, you are? Have you looked in the pocket? Your potatoes in there. All right.
I'm hoping I'm in tune with you guys.
Have a little tuner here.
Tune up, Don.
That might be useful. I was tuning myself to Ella Fitzgerald yesterday. Where's the button on this one?
Happy 4th. We're very patriotic.
Fireworks
very
all year
patriotic.
round.
Mexican cocktail.
I'm going to say a little bit about the verse to this tune. So we've educated a little bit about what a verse is. So this song, nobody ever really knows the verses. She really surprised me when you said most people don't know the verse to "Pennies from Heaven."
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, but you do. Well, it is so nice. Anyway, my grandfather. The song was this movie came out during the Great Depression. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that again. And obviously the nation needed some cheering up. And this song kind of fit right in there. It's one of those songs that's got that optimistic thing, way ahead of its time, like swinging on a star, and accentuate the positive, all that kind of positive thinking. But so Bing sings this to a little girl, in a spooky house, I think. No, you don't remember? She just knows the song.
Yes, it came. It happened before I was even born, and
You too?
yeah, me too. Yeah.
You gonna sing the verse for us?
Yes.
Oh, did he? Okay, well he's got the recording, everybody. So go see him. And when he says he's got the recording, he's actually got the '78 record. He also besides supplying everybody with cool guitars, he supplies his people with he goes out and finds old Victrolas and old crank record players. And he just brought over a stack of Bing Crosby '78s. Thank Tom. He gave them to me for free. Everybody, let's hear it for Tom Marion. And we'll do the verse, and then we're gonna do a little more up tempo because I'm gonna take some of the.
Okay. I don't play well with others, but
Oh,
Donna.
that's what they always said. Long time ago, million years BC, best things in life, they were absolutely free, but no one appreciated a sky that was always blue, and no one congratulated a moon that was always new. So it was planned they would vanish now and then, and you must pay before you get them back again. I don't play the right chords either. That's what storms were made for. So you shouldn't be afraid for. Every time it rains, it rains.
pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town.
Make sure your umbrella is upside down. Trade 'em for a pocket full of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, oh, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me.
We're gonna pick it up now. Well, every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find
your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Take it away, Tommy. Scooby Doo. I said, every time it rains, what does it rain? Pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Please be sure that you turn your umbrella upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine. If you want the things you love, you must have must take showers too. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you. Pennies from heaven for you. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me and you and you and you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Everybody's here for Donna. Farnsworth, gosh. Sorry, I got your name wrong. But this was unexpected.
Yes, this was
Donna, you want to say what few about?
Ah, yes, we have an announcement from the our host and hostesses. Family. Everybody knows. I don't need to introduce you, right?
Okay, so I wanted to thank everybody for coming because it's our first concert since lockdown COVID, and so it was good to see everybody's beautiful faces. One of the things that we're that's special about this weekend is that not only is it Father's Day, and we lost our fathers 5 years ago, but it was also Dwayne's birthday, and for those of you who did the Hoot Nanny, it would have been Dwayne Thorne's birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow. And Dwayne, if you don't know about the Hoot Nannies, but for 6 years every Sunday we would have music here with musicians and people here in the audience. So we're good. We're so happy to have the Sound of Music back.
Oh yeah.
Crosby and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Well, we owe these people one more tune, but wait, I don't know what we're gonna do. How about you, Manhattan? I got a Slow Boat to China. That's kind of a fun one. Anybody got any requests? I got a lot of rapid troubles to drink. Oh gosh, I don't know that one. Oh yeah, sure. We'll do Bye Bye Blackbird, and that's a great one. We will feature the musician for this next tune. So let's get a nice tempo on this. What do you think is a good tempo? F, yes.
Sorry for the cats.
The cats are here.
The cats are out.
They're running around.
I know, yeah. I asked a question, I got an answer. It wasn't the answer of the question I expected. Pack up all my cares and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me. Sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love and understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all have.
my bed, light the light, I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. Take it away, Tom. Wow. Oscar Luminoso. Oliver Steinberg on the bass. Megumi Chicano. Singing low, bye, bye, blackbird. Oh, where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. Oh, no one here can love and understand me. All the cornflake stories they are and me. Can you believe it? Make my bed, light the light, I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. Oh, blackbird, bye-bye. Tom Marion, Oliver Steinberg, Oscar Luminoso, Scooby Chicano. My name is Phil Crosby. Thank you, Urban Homestead. Thank you, Mom and kids and everybody and friends. Bye.